If Rasul wanted to limit us in what we wanted to act, he could have said, or he wanted the meaning that he wants out of this. If he could have said, stick to what aligns with my sunnah and what aligns or what coincides with my sunnah and the sunnah of the four radical beliefs. No, he said, stick to my sunnah, not what aligns with it. Because, and I'll tell you the wisdom behind that, because when you go down this road of, the sunnah, bid'ah doesn't encompass anything that we believe aligns or coincides with the sunnah of Rasulullah and the radical beliefs. As long as it aligns with that, then it's not an innovation. Well, there's a problem with thinking like that because one, it's very subjective. And two, you literally open up the door for any behavior or action. Quite literally, because you can justify anything. You could justify anything misusing the Quran and the Hadith to support whatever you are doing. And I'll give a very simple, stupid, extreme example of this, right? Because, for instance, if I asked anybody listening to us right now, would you celebrate Christmas? Every Muslim would say, no, celebrate Christmas. And then I could say, well, why? And then you would say, because, whatever, you would just be self-evident as we get into the self-evident that what Muslims wouldn't celebrate Christmas. But I could justify with these same arguments of celebrating Christmas. It's the alleged birth of Isa alayhi salam, even though that date is not actually his alleged birth. But whatever. There's some Christians that celebrate on, the historical alleged birth date. If I celebrate with them, is that cool? Because the same argument to celebrate the birthday of Prophet Muhammad's birthday is the same argument you can use to celebrate Isa alayhi salam's birthday. And you'd be celebrating Christmas right with the Christians, right? And then even on Christmas Day, right? Not even on the day that he was really born. And you say, well, how could you do that? Well, all the same arguments you use to celebrate the Mawlid are the same arguments for actually just celebrating and doing the same thing on the day that Isa alayhi salam was born. And then you say, well, if he wasn't born on Christmas Day, December 25th, why would you celebrate on that day? Well, because we could give dawah on that day, and giving dawah aligns with the Quran and the Sunnah, right? It aligns with the Sunnah of Rasulullah because he gave dawah, right? And all types of different justifications. You could bring up Quran Hadith and like connect it. You can make the bridge. And that's the danger of opening up this door with like anything that aligns with it. No, it has to be from it. It has to be from it. There's a difference from something being from something and something aligning with it. For example, right? I could have friends that our beliefs and our activities align. They coincide, but my friends are not from my mother, right? It's a big difference here. Okay.